Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 1 of my brand new playthrough. We are playing through Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So, a couple things about what happened last time. So technically, the last video I put up is the finale of my Bioshock 2 playthrough. And initially I was thinking that we were going to go right into the DLC. I have since then rethought that, because ever since, not too long ago, we jumped back into Assassin's Creed 2, and I did this little random standalone video where we hopped back in and I actually completed the story, and we actually completed what was left, so that way the playthrough for 2 can actually be complete, and that way we didn't lie about completing playthroughs. And so that opened the door to Brotherhood. Now, going back into 2, I actually really enjoyed playing 2. And I had a lot of fun, and so it's like ever since then I've been really thinking about Assassin's Creed and how I'm ready for the next one. So instead of doing Bioshock, here's the plan in related to that. We're just going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to do Brotherhood. So that's what's next. We're doing Brotherhood now. However, so what I'm planning is that I'm going to randomly play the DLC, and I'm gonna try to probably do it all on its own, like in one sitting, and if I can, I will see if I can cut enough footage from that to be able to make it into one video that's sort of my normal length, and then put that up as a standalone video. If not, I guess I could also just do it in parts and then just put up the 2 DLC parts randomly, but we'll see. But that's what I'm thinking for that. So that'll go up at some random point while we're doing this Brotherhood playthrough. But then once we finish Brotherhood, then we'll probably go then we'll go into Bioshock Infinite. And so we're taking a little bit of a Bioshock break just so we can jump into an Assassin's Creed. And so that's the plan. And so, we are still doing both, and so it's not a big deal. Bioshock's going to be done. The Assassin's Creed series is going to be done, so fear not. Now, the only option was to turn on these subtitles display. They were not on by default, fun fact, so they are on now, don't you worry. I also checked the Ubisoft Club, because there's lots of good rewards, and I already have all of the rewards already, so there is that. When I first logged into Brotherhood, though, it did say that there was some rewards. Like, I think I saw one was the Florentine, noble attire, and then another one I think said some armor. It might have been Altair's armor or something. So I already got some rewards. I imagine that's because we completed 2, I imagine, because obviously this is all in the Ezio collection. So I imagine that it's because we completed 2 that we got rewards for Brotherhood, I imagine. So we'll see. What was the other thing I was going to mention? So I did do a sound test right beforehand. It sounded okay, but there's not a lot of audio on the main menu, so there's not a lot of audio, but I did do a sound test and it sounded alright. I'm using the same settings that I used for Assassin's Creed 2. And so the very last video in that series, like the little bonus one we did seem okay. We're using the same settings that I did for that one. So we'll see. If the audio's a little low, it will be fixed in later episodes, because in editing, when I finally get to editing this video, I will no doubt realize, hey, that's too low, that's not right. Anyway, so I'm freaking stoked, man. I'm so excited. I haven't done Brotherhood since I played it the first time, so I was probably 15 or 16, maybe? So, just a casual, over 10 years ago. So it might be over 10 years since I played Brotherhood. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm really curious to see what it feels like and everything else. And now that we've done 1 and 2 and actually completed them, I'm very curious to see what the story feels like on the modern side. Very curious about that. Also, I actually went back and I got all of the achievements in Assassin's Creed 2. So I have 100%ed Assassin's Creed 2. So I'm going to see about 100%ing the rest of these. We'll see. And I looked at it, and there doesn't look like there's any multiplayer achievements. So I think so it might be possible. We'll see. But I'm going to get as many as I can, but it would be neat if I could say I 100%ed the Ezio collection. So that would be super cool. On a random other topic change, I have been playing Dark Souls Remastered for fun, and I'm actually trying to 100% it. I'm actually really close to doing it. Only thing I have left is the weapon achievement. And then technically the achievement for getting all the achievements. But obviously, it's the weapon achievement is the last real achievement I have. And I'm in, halfway, or maybe a little more, halfway or so in New Game Plus. So we are well on our way towards getting all the achievements. And I have all the weapons. I think the only weapons I need are just the boss Souls weapons. And so I'm actually really close to 100%ing Dark Souls Remastered. So not only can I say I beat it, but it would be really cool to say I 100%ed it. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway, All right. I think we're ready. So on a last little Dark Souls note, so going back through, I've done a very different build. I've gone Faith Strength build instead of the pure Dexterity build that I did for YouTube, and it's going great. And yeah, it's going super, super great. I'm using these really big weapons, and I'm wearing like actual really good, like pretty medium grade to heavier leaning protective armor. And it's a very different build than I did for YouTube, suffice it to say. And it's been going really well. It's been going very, very well. I feel like my current character would beat the brakes off of my character that we did for YouTube, just because of the power and everything. Although my YouTube character was fast, and that was kind of the bit. And it's very different when you go in blind the first time over going in later when you know how everything works and you know optimum, like I don't know, like. You know where you're at, you know what's next. Like, it's very, very different, you know? And I beat most bosses first or second try, most of them first try, like going back in. There was only a couple of bosses that actually managed to give me any level of hard time. And it's just been very interesting to go back in when you know what you're doing. So, anyway. So yeah, we're ready, man. You guys ready for Brotherhood? I'm like nervous and excited because like I said, it's been over 10 years since I played this. Last time I played, I mean, yeah. Last time I played was a long time ago. What do you think this is about? Like, why would I put in, do you think I just put in, I guess I'll just put in my username. I don't know why it asks you. I would assume it would just use your gamer tag. Sure, I don't know.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between two secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner. Strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. And it's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures. But we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Huh. I don't remember the recap. That's convenient. I don't know if that was in there the first time. Because the last time I played this was not on the Ezio collection, obviously. It was not out when I played this last. It was on the original on the 360, so.
How did you find me? Mario Auditore let me here.
Whoa. Ah. Oh.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
It is done.
Well, well.
The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
That was like super spooky. When he's like, wait, who the hell's Desmond? It's like so creepy when she's speaking to the guy that's reliving his memories. Spooky. Alright, new outfit unlocked in the inventory menu. Really? I'm just a little curious. Okay. We must not be able to do that yet. Which, you know, it makes sense. I just started. Spooky.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
That's true. That was bold. Ah. Got it. I was just curious. Ah, okay. I got you. That makes sense.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Absolutely, let's go. Sorry, I'm coming. I was just curious why there was a divert in the path.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio. Now!
Yeah, these people don't matter.
Is it the voice of the devil? Turn away from them!
Uncle, are we having a problem? I just like ran through it like no problem. Alright, I'm coming.
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attacks.
Yeah, he was nothing. I'm coming.
Be ready to fight.
I am always ready to fight, Uncle.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
Not bad for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skill.
Buona questa.
Excellent. Good
There it is.
Impressive.
You can just slay your way through everything. It's so good. Nope. It's so easy. I remember that. You could just counter kill your way to everything and just murder everybody. It's so good. What a flat man! I don't remember like almost any of this. Let me help you. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of it. I don't remember like any specifics, you know. I'm coming. Whew. Almost missed. We're good.
Get here! There! Put that dog down!
How are you doing, Uncle? Are you good?
What's wrong with you?
Take your time, Uncle. Sorry, I wasn't holding the free run thing. I have to wait for him to get far enough away that I'm not going to collide with him. You can do it. Whoop! Ow. I don't know why he missed that. Just take the ladder like a civilian. Yeah, he's not as fast as Ezio as you might believe.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
Yeah, I have like no memory of this, dude. January 1500. Back at the villa hideout base thing.
And then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero. Then we need not worry about it.
See, perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad?
Hey.
Finished. Funny.
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
And that's what they shot at us? Seems a little bit of a high-risk kind of training, you know? Yeah, look at that. I have 53,000 florins. You think they just made that number up, or do you think that like is some sort of carryover? I don't know. It's like, make up your mind, Uncle. I'm just trying to match your pace, and you keep stopping. Like, it only goes as fast as he does, you know?
Ezio! Look, it is Ezio!
Heyo, it's me.
Buongiorno. It's good to be home.
Two of them.
Felicia! This place just keeps getting better.
Boy, I'll say.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is Mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forley is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Katarina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia, tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Your next available memory. Oh. Oh. Wow, there's all kinds of doodads. And inventory. Outfits. Plain cape. Venetian cape. Medici? There's the noble attire. Armor of Altair is what I'm wearing, possibly. Altair's robes. Draken armor? Drachen armor? Dang! That looks so sick! I want to wear that. Fashioned by the Armory in 1489, only a few sets were completed due to the weight of the metal. Very few men strong enough to wear it. Doing so, yeah. Yeah, obviously. I look freaking amazing. Dang! That looks so sick! Let's go! Alright. Now we can go look at some memories now that I'm wearing a really cool armor. Alright. Memory, eh?
Cazzo!
Hello.
Need some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
Ezio, you sly dog.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Oh. Ezio, you sly dog. He's a smooth criminal, this guy. Alright. Unless we got two more little memories. Heading for these two. Curious what they are. We can go to this one on the left first, I think. Hey.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
Let's see, I don't imagine I have to chase it on the foot, do I? Oh, alright, well, fair enough. Back here, you rascal! I can't. There we go. I was trying to hit B from the back, but I guess you had to be on the side of it, I guess, for it to count.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
Yeah, one for now. The battle's never really over, Ezio. Brother. Alright, I imagine it might be up top on the wall. Kind of looks like that, doesn't it? It's worth a try. Parkour's faster, I can't help but notice, than even in 2. It was already pretty zippy in 2, but I've noticed in this one that it's fast. Also, lifts are a thing. That wasn't in 2. What's up, guys?
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
Ezio, I feel like you're counting your chickens before they're hatched, you know what I mean? Oh, we don't have to go down yet. We could stay up high for as long as we're able. Yeah, I feel like he's like really quick to assume, oh, it's over. Like, only for now. It's just like, you're way too quick to be like, oh, it's over, we're good.
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons.
It's like, good, then let's make it happen.
Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now. But I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands. That is the future.
Truly. Can you imagine? Truly the way of the future. I like the armor, not crazy about the neck thing. And that's the only thing that I don't like. But the rest of it's really neato.
What have you done? We used them. They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
Oh, I'll try it.
Aim at something to test the alignment.
Nailed it. Shallow, I guess.
The aiming mechanism is mine. The problem must be behind the cannon.
There you go. Alright. We're getting it. If only they were all as good as shots as I am. But hey, we can't all be assassins.
Perfect! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
Yeah, bro, get to work. You a lazy cuss? Alright. That's why you remember that when midair you hit B and you can grab ledges. It's a good thing, because Ezio will not always line up perfectly with what you assume he'll do. Just remember, hit B when you're in midair and falling. I mean, obviously right there's nothing you can do, but... And I think some of the buttons, like if you're making sure, I don't know if it's right trigger or the free run button, but when you're falling like that, if you're... I assume it's right trigger, but holding one of them will make sure you roll so you don't take damage if it's a certain like, height. If you're too high, you're going to take damage anyway, but if you're, like, jumping, like, from that rooftop, for instance, I assume it's right trigger. You'll roll instead of just landing on your ankles and shattering your shins, you know? It's important.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo.
No!
Used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No. None of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him.
Agreed.
We're sure to suffer for it.
Also agreed.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
I'm with him. Why the hell did you let him live? Stupid move. Very bad move, my friend. No idea why that was the strat. It was a very much not a good idea. Okay. I assume she's upstairs in her room. That's where she was in the last game. She was up here. Oh. I don't think we were in here for the reasons I thought we were. Yeah, I take it back. We're definitely not in here for the reasons I thought we were. I assumed we were going to go talk to Mom, and clearly not. The question is it going to be the Countess or the other lady?
Welcome home.
Ah, Countess. Well, well. Something bad is gonna happen any second, dude. It's like way too lined up for good things, and I don't remember any of this at all. It's like not even a little bit familiar. We're good. I still don't have to censor any of that. We're still good. I don't have to censor any of this. Any second, something horrific is gonna happen, man. There's no way it stays, like, so positive. There's no way. See, totally good. I don't have to censor any of that.
Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises.
I don't think so, Micah. I don't think so, bro. That's hopefully not training. Otherwise, they're not doing a very good job.
Mierda. I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
Wow, he changes fast.
I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
Whew, boy, homeboy changes fast. I told you it wasn't going to be so positive. Ow.
It's the Borgia.
How did we not see this?
They must have passed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
Be careful, Uncle. Woo, what a jump. Oh no, my money. I'm poor. And I lost the armor of Altair and the sword of Altair. Oh, I'm losing all my toys. I'm just like looking at all the things that are saying, you lost this, and you lost this, and I lost the horse, lost everything. Lost my knife belt, all of my money. That will not stop me. Oh, over there, over there. I just saw where the marker was on the map.
Thank God. We must put them back and keep the villagers escape. Destroy their cannons, signore!
Maxed out. Bigger fish. Hang on. I feel like getting crowded by this is not going to help us get this done.
Aim carefully. We can't withstand this attack much longer. He's dead, signore! Keep going! Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls!
Let's hope so.
You have saved them! Wait!
soldiers are climbing the walls! Signore! Forget the cannons! You must stop them! Go! I will carry on here!
I'm on my way! Sorry, too early. Alright, I'm ready now. I love that Superman punch to like stab them, it's so good. And now you all die. Nope. Oh, the point blank range of the shot, that's so good. Huh, dodged, idiot. Uh-oh.
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this!
Uh-oh.
Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us!
Uh-oh.
We've had too much bloodshed. I think
it's my wife who on the left, too. Yep.
So consider this an invitation from my family to yours.
Mario! Oh no. And I got shot too. Oh no. Mario, my uncle, my most faithful of allies, and my wife who was on the left, and I got shot. It's bad juju. I told you it couldn't stay positive. There was no way that was all just sunshine and roses.
Basta! I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this. Stand with me!
Go!
Ow. Bet you won't do that again. Oh, the point blank shot.
This trash is dealt with.
Come here, you nerds. I'm just trying to get him to lock on to somebody. It's like not very clean, but we got there. Quickly.
Ezio!
Mom! Isn't that my mom or my sister? Oh, it's my sister! Get away from her, you animal.
Get inside the sanctuary!
Follow me!
I see him! Hurry!
How you like that? Hang on, I'm coming. Broke his neck. Well, so far this isn't going well, is it? Okay, there we go. We got him. Okay, there we go. I'm coming. Ah, he just let her go. Oh, he surrendered, guys. Don't worry about it. Just like attacks him anyway.
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
I'm coming.
Where's Mother? Is she all right?
I am here, Ezio.
Okay.
Grazie a Dio.
I could not leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
We must flee. Yep, we should have killed him. We should have killed him. Don't know why we didn't.
Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
He's
The
not.
Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse.
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma.
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
It's true. I will destroy them, but not just because I want revenge. I do, but that's not the only reason. Yeah, I mean, I did get shot earlier, so... Ow. I'm like, I don't feel so good. Well, we lost Mario. Oh no, Uncle. Upside, we got an achievement, though. Brotherhood, battle wounds. Anything fun? Nope, nothing fun. Is it anything pretty? The answer is nope.
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy?
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded to cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
Is that a assassin hideout still down there? Well, there's assassin's logos right on that wall right there. You think the assassin's hideout still in the basement? Like whatever, 500 or 600 years later? Well, not 600. I guess it would be 500 and some change.
There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something.
Oh, the ghost of my ancestor will show me the way. I have no memory of this at all. It's like playing something brand new.
Follow me.
Follow Ezio, he knows where to go. They're like, Dez, are you out of your freaking mind?
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
Sounds good, Sean. Bye. Sarcastic bastard. Sounds good, dude. Good luck with that. Good luck with the whole big target painted on your back thing.
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the embedded 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Do you?
That's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Me too.
Okay. After we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
Yes, we do. Follow me, Lucy. Follow me. Modern day waifu.
I don't see anything.
You mean all the ghosts? You're not seeing the ghosts?
Run! Get out before I soldati get you! Correte! Go!
Oh.
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Well, it doesn't help that you call him 16. Does he have a name? There's the bones of the soldier that got stabbed.
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Don't drop it.
Ready.
Quickly, please. I don't want to stab you.
Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
Well, that's
I'll find
probably
a way around.
That's probably a no-go on the strategy front. She's probably not about that kind of life. All right, I'll go this way, like an assassin.
I can drop into the corridor below through here.
Watch out for bats.
Where?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout.
What a baby. Bats did wonders for Batman. I don't know what she's so concerned about. Oh, there you
Desmond?
More ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Well, I can tell you're not as ethereal as they are. I'm not stupid. She's like, is that the other reason? Like, yeah, you don't glow as much. Oh no. Check on my ghost.
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me.
She's just such a complainer. Such a complainer, dude.
How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please.
Thank you. Ezio showed me
Wonder
that.
how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
Wow, that's
I
rude.
even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
No.
I was about to say, like, yeah, like, oh, look at him, dude. He's just so fat. Look at him. Like, he's just the fattest assassin you ever seen. It's like a potato assassin over here. I just can't even stand looking at him. He's so obese. Like, are you kidding me? This guy's like 175 pounds of pure muscle. Like, getting fat my ass.
Ready.
It's just like, if you look at that guy and think he's fat, then I must be like Jabba the Hutt or something. It's fucking stupid. You guys wouldn't know fat if it hit you over your stupid fat head.
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Potato.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
Ow. I didn't mean to let go.
It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. It's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're
Yeah,
going.
thanks to you, babe. So, fun fact, the reason I hit B is because in Dark Souls, if you hit B, at least in the first one, I don't know about the others, but at least in Remastered, if you hit B, you slide down ladders. That's why I hit B. It was complete reflex.
Okay.
Alright, anyway. Up. Upside, this music sounds really cool. Oh, it's probably not up. Fine, don't be a baby.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Unemployment.
Nice try.
Ready?
Found a switch!
Well, I hope. Don't wait on me, princess. Nah, it doesn't do shit. Well, that's nice.
Something's open.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, I have no memory of this at all. It's like a brand new game. It's like I have zero memory of this.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
I got it.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Katerina Sforza, and I get a swim in the toilet.
Yeah, lucky dog. We can't all be Ezio. Oh, hold any button. I can read.
I've got this one.
I let go of the button to see if I could drop the platform early. No, you can't, in case you're curious. It's like drop it on her head. Oh, well. Oh, no, that actually did look kind of on purpose. Do you think I'm supposed to dive into the water, or do you think I go around?
Over here, Desmond.
Yeah, I can alright, fine. That's fine. I can see you. I suppose it's a dive into the water kind of scenario.
Oh man, it's freezing.
Stop whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh.
Des. I was about to say, I know you can reach that, dude. I can reach that. Grab it.
I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating.
Smell me. To prove it. I can prove it to you. Yeah, it's weird. I have no memory of this at all. I imagine some things are going to be familiar. Like, once we get in world, and maybe if I see the map, or like, if I see some of the weapons, or like, I don't know, if I start interacting with like the Brotherhood part of the new stuff, I imagine there'll be some little things, but like, I think probably 90% of this game is going to be completely, like, zero memory of it at all. Because it was if memory serves, Brotherhood, I mean, Brotherhood is definitely my first Assassin's Creed. It was the one I started with. And I played all of them until, what is that, Black Flag? And so I played all of them until Black Flag. I played, Revelations and 3, and then Black Flag, of course. But then after that, I own Unity, but I only played a few minutes of it. Back when I first got it, and then I haven't played it since, and so it's like, it was so long ago, like, and this was, if memory serves, it was one of the first, like, one of the earlier things that I was doing on my 360, back in the day. It was one of the earlier games that I remember playing, because, like, if memory serves, I was, like, doing, like, Brotherhood, and I was doing, at the same era that I was doing, like, Black Ops 1 and stuff. Like, it was one of the earliest 360 things I did, like, back when the 360 was, like, a fairly new console. Like, it was pretty new, on the newer side of things. And I don't know when it's released versus when I picked one up or anything, but I mean, like, it was pretty new, like, and so it's like, I mean, it's been a long time, and I haven't even looked at it since then. So it's been whatever, 10, 12 years. It's been over 10 years. like whatever, 12 years, 13 years, I don't know, it's a long time. But I imagine there'll be some aspects I remember, but a lot of it will be foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be some aspects I remember, but a lot of it will be, I think most of it will probably be very unfamiliar. There'll be some little things, but it'll be a lot of brand new stuff for me, I imagine.
Ready?
Oh, hold any button.
Go for it.
I can read. Still can't read. He'll learn one day. I tried to release it while you were halfway through.
Because you're here.
I tried to release it while you were halfway through,
Aren't
but
I?
it wouldn't let me. I tried to charge right up to see if I could go in advance before she was ready.
I've got you.
I don't know why I've tried so hard to be mean to her. I don't know.
We're on the other side! Hurry!
Oh no, mother! Sorry, I mean Ezio's mother. Oh. That didn't look good, did it? That didn't look good.
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
Not with that
I
attitude.
have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Get ready for what? You didn't tell me what we're doing.
Ready.
Don't miss. Rams her face into the thing, misses the grab, falls and dies. Story's over.
Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Wow.
Jump across.
You know, I'm surprised there's not a little more National Treasure 1 vibes going on with all this wood. With all this ancient wood. It's like freaking 500-year-old wood, and like it's all just completely supporting our weight. There's like a lot. I expect there to be more dust and crumbling, you know? You know, like I said, National Treasure, like the first one, when they're on all that super old wood. It's more what I expected, but...
I have found an entrance.
But, you know, I don't know how the shelf life of wood. I don't know. I mean, maybe it would behave just like this, and I'm wrong. I don't know. I didn't even look at the top, because I just know. If they provided an assassin path, whatever's up there, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, and I'm sure she'll keep up. I'm sure she'll keep up, or, I mean, you know, whatever. I mean, hey, she said she's an assassin. This should be pretty par for the course for her.
Here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Yeah, so true. So true. Why isn't she doing any of the work, hmm?
Got it.
Yeah, I noticed. Thank you.
Thank you, Desmond.
You're welcome, waifu. Anything for you, darling. Upside, this music is so dramatic and so good. Follow me. I almost thought that bridge was real for a minute. Even the score, nothing. This is only the second thing you did.
Thanks. It's a start.
It's only the second thing you did. I've done everything else. That gives you 2 points. That doesn't mean you've done as much as I have. Ow. I was gonna get out of a health bar because I missed the ladder. It's fine. I have no health bar, so they can't punish me for doing stupid shit. So, hey, that's kind of on them, you know? Alright, let's see. It's so weird. I'm really curious to see if there's anything I actually do remember doing, you know? After we get farther into the game. But, like, I don't remember none of this. So far, there's been nothing I remember, like, specifically. Like, I remembered, like, a part of the mechanic of the combat. Like, you know, the whole chaining execution thing that was so crazy, awesome, and broken. And I think it's this in Revelations, at least. It's not, you know, there is some variety. Like, some enemies that won't work, and other enemies, like, they'll actively counter you if you try it. So it's like, there is some variety, but, like, by and large, the combat is not like the first and second games, when it's just not that easy. Like, you know, it gets more diverse, but I think up till I think even Black Flag. I think that's just the system. Like, and it's the one I got super used to. And especially in like this one, if memory serves, Revelations, like just chaining the executions was like insanely, like just crazy. It was just crazy. And I remembered that, but not even specifically. Like, I don't remember specifically any of the rest of what's happening so far. So I'm curious if there's anything that rings any bells at any point. It's a long time ago.
Up you go.
Long time ago. Can you imagine having a vertical that tall? It's like incredible.
Thanks. We make a good team.
Yeah, me doing all the work and you getting all the glory. It's great. It's a great team.
Okay.
There you go. Third thing she's done. We're not even though. Don't get excited.
Come on, Desmond, let's go.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. We're on your timetable.
I can see the sanctuary.
Yeah, no shit. I can too. You're not special. You're not special, Lizzie. Just because you have eyes too doesn't mean you're special. She's like, why are you so competitive? What's your problem? Nothing. Hey, look, Altair. And other people. Do you think any of these people are like real? Do you think any of them like appear at any other points? Like that lady holding the snake or anything?
Wow.
He's having this moment. She's like,
So
bro.
old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door.
Yeah, totally. That's what I was wondering. Like, do you think any of these people like ever come back around? Like, do you ever think you're like, oh yeah, you know, what a cool Easter egg, you know, this whatever lady with the bottle, you know, who looks super cool by the way. Like, you know, you ever think you see her again, or like that guy, whoever he is, or like this one, like the Egyptian feeling snake lady? You ever think she's back around at any point? Like, isn't it Origins? Isn't Origins the one in Egypt? So, you know, I'm just curious, like, you know, if any of these guys ever actually appear, like, show up at any point later, and you're always like, oh yeah, I remember back at Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood when this guy was a statue. I'd be a little surprised if any of that was actually a thing, but it would be a really cool, like, continuity, you know what I mean? Like, to have this stuff so early on, and then in the much newer games, like, they reappear, that would be neat. You'd be like, wow, that's for, like, that continuity, they should be proud. That's some good storytelling. They came back around. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know anything almost about any of the rest of them past, like, basically Black Flag. I know their basic premise, and I know I'm stoked, because, like, I know that it's, what is it, Odyssey? I think Odyssey is the one that's, like, Sparta, and so you're, like, the Spartan, which I'm so excited about. And I know you could be a girl. And then I think, what is it, the brand newest one, which is, I mean, I don't remember the name, but it's the one with the Vikings. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what the newest one is. I forget the name, but it's, you know, you're Vikings, and I know you can be a girl in that one too. And then I think Unity is the one in Paris, and then there's one after that, Syndicate. Syndicate is the one where there's they're twins, right? And then like one of them is a girl, like, and one of them, and like the guy's more like a let's fight, and the girl's more stealth or something. Like, you know, so like I said, I have the basic idea, and I know I'm stoked, but like to get to the rest of them, like I'm really excited about that. But I don't otherwise know a lot about, like, the gameplay. Like, I know that there was a revamp, like, along the way, like, in the controls, the combat. Like, I think it's in Unity. It might be the first one where they, like, I think if memory serves, they changed the controls. So you're, like, you can hold, like, a parkour up and a parkour down. So that way there's less of the whole jumping off and, like, breaking your legs thing that happens in pretty much all of them. Like, so if you just hold the parkour button and then you hold down, your guy's gonna parkour his way to the ground, which is super cool. It would be hard to break the muscle memory of Assassin's Creed, but like that's super neat. And I think in like obviously in later ones, like the one, the Viking one or like the Sparta one, and I think it's in Origins too. Actually, is like it's more of like an open world RPG kind of thing. Like if I understand right, like so there's more of like there's this weapon and it has X and X level and enemies have levels and there's like skill trees and like you know the whole nine, you know what I mean? Which I'm like I said super excited about. So you know, but I want to beat the rest of these before I get to get to the new ones, you know? Like we're doing them in order for a reason because I want to get to them all, you know? But I don't want to just jump into whatever, like, you know, all the new stuff if I hadn't done all the rest of them beforehand. So that's why we're doing them in order and we're working our way up the list because You know, it would be really cool for one, for achievements, and it'll be really cool to revisit ones I played, like Brotherhood or Revelations, where it's been, you know, a decade or more. And then we're getting to my favorite one up to what I've played, which is Black Flag. And 3 is a lot of fun. I love the Native American aesthetics of 3. I love that. And anyway, but you know, so like I'm really excited to get to that stuff. But I also really want to play the new ones, you know, for lots of reasons. But I don't want to jump into them without doing what came before, you know. Anyway, sorry to go on a monologue. I'm here, Lucy. Let's go.
Try using that special sight you learned from Altair.
It's called Eagle Vision, you Philistine.
There's something here.
Can you open the damn bookcase, Desmond?
Can you do the How about you go freaking cry about it? How'd you go cry about it? You cry, baby. You cry, baby. Open the damn bookcase, Desmond. How about you don't be a sarcastic dickhead? How about that?
Bloody time.
About bloody time.
What's that?
Why are my allies
Looks
such
like
morons?
something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Do we have like a forklift, or we can use the old elbow grease? Was that a radiation symbol on the back wall? Oh god. Probably not. Hey, cool. Our new home base in an assassin sanctuary, nonetheless.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What? Where's that smell?
Sorry.
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar, perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Can someone slap Sean, please? His sarcasm is less witty and a little more like, you know, annoying. God. Even what's interesting is like I don't know, the lines and like some things don't change, because I remember even one thing I do remember is even as a young guy thinking Sean was very annoying. Like I mean, because like finding that witty sarcasm like less witty and a little more just like really annoying. You know what I mean? I was just making sure that all this looked fine. Yeah. Good. Anyway, but you know, even I remember that even back in the day, I found Sean very annoying. I always have. Like, and I remember that one of the other ones I started, maybe it was Unity, because like it's the only other one I own other than the Ezio collection. I don't own 3 remastered. I will pick that up after we get closer. But anyway, I remember always thinking that Sean was annoying, and I think it's in Unity where he reappears. But modern story has moved on and things change, and I remember some little things what happens, but I don't remember, like, I don't have a timeline for it, so I'm really curious to rediscover the modern story and have it actually make sense, which would be very different, because as you might imagine, with Brotherhood being my first one, the modern story never made any sense to me. I never had any context for who these people are. But now that we've done it in order, I actually know what's happening, and it's actually super, super neat. Anyway, but I remember even as a young guy finding Sean really annoying. I'm like, I just hate him. Just hate him. He's not funny, he's just annoying. Oh, this is how we wheeled that thing up and down. That makes sense, with like the metal ramps. Wonder where we got all that, but don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. It's fine. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Uh-huh. Got it. Alright, we need... Oh. Oh. Don't ask questions. It's fine. Don't ask questions. Alright, so it's... When they say around here, I'm assuming they're being very literal. They're just like, it's just around the building, I imagine. I imagine they're not referring to, like, you know, around the entire villa. I might be wrong, and if so, that's fine. We'll just, you know... The villa's not very big, and these things are shiny, right? Very shiny, so they'll be a little hard to miss. But We will try for now to check the villa. We'll check the upper story. Let's circle it on the ground floor first. Then we will run all the way up top once we do. But yeah, we're gonna do this one little thing at a time. I thought that light up there for a second was one of it. Okay, so I don't think it's on the actual this part. So let's go ahead and climb. We'll check the upper part here. Okay. Alright, well, let's check this first. Ah. Alright, so I feel like, call me crazy, but alright, I don't think that's the ticket. So I do think it's going to be anywhere in this area. Which means we need to get going to the rest of this. You just gotta slow your descent, because if you hit the ground at full speed, it's gonna hurt. Hang on a minute, is that one of them, or am I just having a laugh? Ah. Perfect. They look a lot like the light, like there's the light sources, so, you know, you do gotta be careful. You think that's... Oh, okay. It's like... Is that like that shiny for a reason? But no, it's just the way things look sometimes with the eagle vision makes some things look real bright. So is this like a lived-in like town now? Because like there's all these signs and stuff and signs of people living here, but there's no actual people. Do you think this is like a lived-in town? I feel like it's probably supposed to be. And I imagine we're supposed to believe that there's not like, you know, that there's not people around now because it's late, I imagine. It's dark outside, so I guess we're supposed to believe that they're all asleep or whatever, or inside, I imagine. And I'm assuming they want us to believe that it's a real town, like it's lived in, you know. It's just a really small, quaint little town in Italy somewhere. I suppose it's supposed to be the story there. Well, there you go. That wasn't very hard, was it? Just, you know, walked around a few seconds. Alright. Somehow that should give us power. I'm not going to look it in the eyes. Sure. Little do that equals power.
I'm back.
I believe it. Sure.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Nope. Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
Like, yeah, shut up, Sean. Shut up.
You seem focused.
I've been busy patching new systems into Baby here. She's only gonna get better.
Is Desmond going to be able to relive memories this time?
Matter of fact, he will.
Well, there you go.
Always a tech geek?
Nah, I was into sports, but then I broke my leg and started playing with computers. Who knew that coding could be just as exhilarating as strapping on a board and dropping out of a helicopter?
Just FYI, you might want to get your adrenal glands checked. You know? Because that is not normal.
You know, some people like the, you know, thrill-seeking adrenaline junkie thing, bro. Waifu.
What are we gonna do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
Sean, you have to chime in on everything. I can't just talk to the waifu solo.
What are the other teams doing?
Combating Abstergo's search for pieces of Eden. As far as I know, Abstergo has no clue about the temples and Ezio's apple. We might actually be ahead for once.
Oh, well, don't jinx it. Now we're not ahead. I talked to Sean, but I really don't want to. Really quick, I want to look at the achievement list just for Brotherhood. So we just have to go until we see B. Oh, they're mixed up. That's not very nice, is it? Alright, B. Find a secure place to hide and re-enter the Animus, which I imagine we're going to get in a second. And then DNA sequence 9. I wish they would have done a little better job at dividing this stuff, because there was just 2 brotherhoods in the middle of all these revelations. There we go. Okay, 100% synchronization, replay a memory. Let's see. Discover the shrine in Roma, the shrine, destroy the machine gun, destroy the naval cannon, destroy the bomber, destroy the tank, renovate 5 buildings, burn all the Borgia towers, guild challenges, 3 gold medals in the Animus virtual training program, 3 assassins, train and recruit up to the rank of an assassin, remove all the Borgia flags in Rome, collect all feathers, find 1 artifact in 2012, perform an execution streak of 10 kills, throw a long weapon, heavy weapon, and smoke bomb more than 10 meters at a guard, kill a guard with a broom, win 10,000 florins playing Hazard, receive 100 synchronization in Brotherhood and full sync in all missions of the Da Vinci disappearance. That sounds complicated. I mean, it should be. It's 70 gamer score, and it's a rare achievement. Kill 10 guards with an arrow storm, single arrow storm, complete the Da Vinci disappearance, beat up the 5 thirsty harlequins. 5 thirsty harlequin. Okay. Double assassinate from a parachute. Steal 5 horses from their riders while remaining on horseback. Kill a guard with the bag that drops from a lift. Pay 500 florins to an orator. Then pickpocket him afterward. Throw money in a well. Jump with a parachute off the top of that place. Castile Sant'Angelo? I don't know. Win the highest bet at the fights. Access your email in 2012. Complete sequence 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discover the shrine, discover the shrine, discover the shrine, discover the shrine. Solve all of Subject 16's puzzles. That's a super secret one. And just secure the Apple of Eve, which I imagine is like probably finishing the story. Okay, so there is a fair amount of achievements, but kind of like with what I did in 2, we're just going to play. And if whatever happens along this playthrough along the way is totally fine. Whatever I get, it's fine. But most likely when it's done, I will probably, at some point, probably soon-ish, I will go back in and work on achievement hunting on purpose. Just like I did with 2. After we finished 2, I went back in and I got the rest of the achievements. I'll probably just do whatever happens with us as it happens, and then once we're done, I will probably hop back in and achievement hunt, I imagine. So I'm not gonna worry about it at all. We're just gonna do this for funsies, and afterwards I will look up guides and hunt and all that crap. Okay. I talked to Sean, but I really don't care. Forget him. Hey, there's an achievement. Brotherhood Sanctuary. There you go. Oh, they're so boring, man. They couldn't got me anything spicy and fun for the achievement art. Nothing. Just these boring old icons.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
I mean, if you have to. I wasn't doing any of that, as you might imagine. 45 seconds, get the longest kill streak possible. Oh, freaking easy cheesy, dude. Hang on. Alright. Let me go, please.
Attack!
I'm always just a second too slow. Ugh. Yeah.
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Got it. I'll worry, like I said, about worrying about any of that stuff, because there is lots of achievements tied to that kind of thing. I'll worry about that when it's over.
I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
I saw something I said unlocked, but I missed it. Interesting. Right, so I passed out, I got shot, Uncle got shot.
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Waifu got taken, but otherwise unknown.
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
Oh, is that the classic Ezio uniform? And that puts on my skin after that. Roma, January 1500.
Roma.
Yes. Or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
A wilderness of tiger. Wilderness, I can read. Sometimes. Find a doctor to heal the wounds from the villa attack, then climb the church tower. Full synchronization, don't drop below my health bar. So, that's a good idea. Okay, really quick though. Inventory, outfits. Okay, I'm thinking going just like the defaults. Because like that armor's pretty cool. The neck thing I'm not crazy about, but I'm thinking I want to just do the default, like maybe I'm thinking plain cape. There we go. I want like my default, my default skin if I can manage it. Oh, I'm still wearing the armor. All right, hang on a minute. Let's try inventory. Oh yeah, those are actual armor pieces. No, I need this, which is, do you think it's just the... Maybe, oh, there we go. Maybe removing the outfit? I don't know if that's going to work. I tried hitting remove. I want to get, like, whatever the default. There it is. Look at that, dude. The classic default Ezio robes. Oh, I haven't seen those in years. That's so good. Okay.
I need to find the doctor.
We're going right now, Ezio. Sorry, I was looking at armors and I was looking at outfits and I was trying to switch your stuff. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get the default goods, you know? No thanks. I think I'd rather walk. Oh, fine. I'll ride the dang horse.
Ah, my arm.
Don't worry, dude. We're going right meow. Okay.
Oh, that hurts.
Easy. Hey.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
I love that crow mask, dude.
Take your health serious,
Hey, there we go.
good foe.
I can climb again. Alright, there we go there. There it is. Alright. Hey, man. Oh, I've just occurred to me, I'm broke. Yeah, Misa can't afford nothing. I have 0 florins. Yeah, I have 0 money. But the good news is I can climb now.
Someone my age. Imbecile.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, someone your age. Like, yeah, Ezio's not old. How old is Ezio in this? I don't know. It's like someone your age. It sounds pretty like.
Back.
It's like, man, he's like someone my age, and then it goes on to be like, oh, my back hurts though. It's like, Ezio, it's not a good look, buddy. If you were just talking about how you're not old and stuff. Immediately goes to complaining about his back. Which, I mean, hey, relatable. I get it. My back's pretty screwed too, but you know. I also don't climb these kind of things for fun either, so at the same time. Oh man, those default robes though, it's just so weird because like I can vaguely, I mean, I remember the armor, but like it's just weird when I don't remember specifics about any of this, you know. It's just interesting.
Word has gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Oh.
Machiavelli can wait.
Easy. Easy. Okay. We can do this. It's been a long time since I had to tail anyone. But we can do that. Hey, you better get used to it. There's a lot of tailing missions in this games. I didn't mean to pickpocket them. I was just trying to walk quickly.
I've been robbed.
Yeah, but look, you better get used to it. There's lots of tailing missions in these games. Now, if memory serves, every once in a while, guys, people turn around, but that might not have been a thing yet. Or maybe these regular sauce guards don't do it, but later on, enemies will frequently turn around, and so you have to have a plan when they do. But that might not be a thing yet. Tailing, I don't recall tailing being a thing in 2, so that might be new with Brotherhood. But maybe they do it, and you know, whatever. It's just not spammed every 10 seconds like in later ones. You do have to be ready. Obviously, right there, one of those guards flipped a U-turn. Whoops. But they do give you like 25 or something solid seconds to react. See, now here's the cool thing: when you blend in, if you don't touch anything, he's gonna walk with the people you're with. See, so it's like I actually don't have to walk with them manually on my own. So that's obviously super cool. Trying to avoid because I'm trying not to rob any of these people on accident. It's a good way to draw attention to yourself. Unbidden. Keep walking. Some kind of spooky whispering going on.
My brother's wife died last year.
Very spooky whispering. Oop, excuse me. Didn't mean to rob you all, but it do be like that sometimes. Nope. Let me help you. Heyo. There you go. Oh, the guards despawned. Okay, I was gonna rob the bodies if I could, but oh, sad face. Sorry, dude.
It was beautiful.
She was, until that
Porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. Threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
Not if I kill him first. Okay. If he lives on the hill overlooking the gallows, locate and kill him. Kill your target with the hidden blade. So I will try to do full synchronization stuff for all of them because of that. Because I think one of the achievements is to get full synchronization on the whole game, I think. So if I want to actually try to go for 100%, I'll have to do it later. So anything I don't do the first time, I will have to repeat and I'll have to do it again later anyway. So I will try to get full synchronization on all of our stuff, but I fully expect some of them not to go well and for me to have to do it a different way. So that might happen, but we will see. But I will try. Killing him with the hidden blade is not a huge requirement. So
take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
So, we will try, because I'll have to do it again later. So, and killing him, and, you know, some of them won't be a very hard requirement, you know, like killing him with the hidden blade, that's not a very big ask. Later on, there'll be ones, I imagine, that are going to be, like, really difficult, but, you know, like I said, we'll try. We have to be careful, though, because that bag that falls, that drags you to the top, that bag will kill people. There is an achievement for killing a guard with it, but I think I remember back in the day accidentally killing civilians that way, too. So, you know, it is wise to be careful.
Nice work.
There he is.
Not my best. But it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Alright. So this is a restricted area, so we are going to have to be somewhat careful. Now, I could just run up and air assassinate him. Because the objective is not like it's not to get caught. Hopefully, I don't know if they'll look up. I imagine they will. Yep. Should you?
Requiescat in pace.
Hey. Haha. Idiot.
Just let me go. Please.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good, man. Shut up. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and loot these bodies. I could use the supplies, and I could use the, yeah, I could use the supplies, and I could really use the money. Alright. That went super well, though, Yeah, you can see all the bullets I'm getting. And, of course, the money is really lucrative is when you're very poor like myself. So, I assume this was true, and this does look to be true. If you hold B as you walk over bodies, like, and you just sort of, like, hover over them, rather than hitting, like, tapping B every time you walk over a body to check it, I felt like I remembered that if you just held B and walked over bodies and then just briefly let go of the movement stick, and so that you hesitated, it would be a faster way to loot bodies, and that is true. Because at least I do that. I don't know if it's like insanely faster. I don't feel like it is, but you know, it is. I feel like it is a little bit faster to loot rather than checking them all individually. Plus, I feel like I remember that, you know, you'll accidentally pick up weapons or pick up their bodies accidentally when you would try that kind of deal. So it made sense. All right, might as well, you know, loot anything we can. We were very poor. Now we're starting to have. Now at least we have some kind of money. So that is a good thing. Alright. That went well. Okay. That is a long way, my friend. Alright, I think we should probably go down the same way we came in, just because if I go any other way, I am likely to take a great deal of fall damage. Also, there is still people on the roof, so that didn't go away. So keep in mind. Oops. Let's say you want to work all the way up here, you can.
Where is he?
Oh, that's awkward. You're lucky you were on a weird incline, so I missed. Also, his body wigged out there, but it's fine. He won't be alive to report me. It sounded bad, but he didn't actually get hurt there, so don't worry about it. There we go, and now I blend in once more. Okay. I mean, obviously you can, like, you know, just look at Ezio on that bench. She does not blend in, but... Okay, so I'm not wearing armor right now. Weapons, I just have lots of just very standard fare. Keys of Romulus, feathers, and then Borgia flags, and then, of course, the outfits, and then trade objects. These are things you can sell to make some money. So, okay. Oh, bank, I see that. There was a... Yeah, you can have it to 5,000 in the bank, apparently. So, do you think that means depositing money is a thing? I don't... If that is, I certainly don't remember that. Okay, so there is other things, like there is, like, you know, blacksmith, tunnel entrance, doctor, assuming that means stables, Borgia Tower. I'm still tempted to keep knocking out the story missions, mostly because I still feel like they're introducing us to things. Like, you know, I still feel like we're in lots of the introducing them stages. So for the most part, but I think we can't hit this Borgia Tower because it is right there. So, and we'll keep our eye out for money because we are still pretty broke. So I'm not going to worry a whole lot yet, as of this moment, about, like, going to the shop and buying anything, because I feel like we'll be too poor to actually buy anything. So, but we can check out this Borgia Tower. I don't know what this is. Like, is this like a fortress or what? But, you know, we'll check it out. I'm not wanted or anything either, so just walking along the roads here shouldn't be any kind of issue. So yeah, I don't know what this Borgia Tower is, but we'll find out. There is an achievement for getting them all, and it must be different than viewpoints, because getting all the viewpoints is an objective, I believe. But even if they're not, they are separate on the map, so I know that it can't be the exact same thing. Throw money to distract harassers or guards. Okay. Well, I don't really have any money to throw right now. Ooh, sorry. Borgia Captain, killing him to remove the Borgia influence over the area. Oh, okay, but that looks like a wall that I'm not allowed to go in yet. They might want to introduce me to that. All right, maybe we should just knock out this, like, hit more story stuff, because that looks like the wall of the Animus to me. So let's go. Let's just hit the next story thing then, because maybe they have to introduce that to us, because that's usually the way Assassin's Creed does it back in the day, at least. So we will ignore the Borgia Captain. I just stepped up on a ledge, bro. Calm down. All right. Yeah, we'll continue hit story stuff because I don't feel like it would introduce things to us. Oh, what is this? Examine. Is under the influence of a Borgia Tower, cannot be upgraded. Oh, okay. Ignite the nearest Borgia Tower to unlock this building for purchase and renovation. Oh. Fascinating. Okay. I got you. Well, like I said, we're going to just hit the next story thing. Unlock more of the game, so to speak.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
Can we trust this guy? Accompany Machiavelli through Rome, encountering dangers along the way. Throw the Borgia Captain into the scaffold to kill him. Okay. We will try to do that. It should be doable, so long as I remember to do it.
Take care not to draw any undue attention.
Okay.
When do I ever?
Yeah, see, so like you know, accompany him to a blacksmith, kill the Borgia Captain. This still feels very much like intro stuff to me, which is totally fine. We will do it I feel like we're gonna need this in a second.
You would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies.
Man, you be right.
I have my blade.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Ah, gave me a little bit of money.
Grazie.
While you're in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear something, I will let you know.
Got him. Yeah, man. Oh. Buy the stiletto and Roman spalders. Okay. Yeah, there you go. See? Told you this was intro stuff. Roman spalders. I'll take it. Very nice. Okay, and then the stiletto. Alrighty. Neato.
Then,
cool.
Now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Alright. I'll use my small weapon.
But I'm not going to Firenze. There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet, and the King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man?
I'm listening.
That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Hang on, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to be subtle. There's lots of guards, okay? I mean, you know, subtle. Look at Ezio, but, you know. Try not to draw undue attention. And for all I know, I'm just another random guy in an assassin's uniform. I'm just a random hooded dude, you know? Yeah, obviously we know how restricted areas work. Thank you. Oh, there you go. See, I think this is that Borgia Tower we were looking at. That explains why it was locked. It's because it was part of the next story mission. It's still very much introduction stuff, so that makes sense. The whispering is pretty
not
creepy.
travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
I am improvising. So I don't have his health bar anymore, which I'm assuming means he's gonna stay put, which would be great because now I can figure out what to do about the captain. So the other thing, the bonus thing, is to chuck him into the scaffolding. Nothing. Bye. Alright, well, I think the time is now. Just stomp on his neck real quick. Good talk. I'm surprised that bag didn't kill him. I felt like it was aimed pretty good. Oh, the guy was like he's still rolling, so I don't think he must not be dead. So I have to get him into the scaffolding. Well, I could just pick a fight, right? Because I have to get him into the scaffolding, so... I mean, and we're never going to do it while he's under there, so... Alright, then. Hey, you dogs! Fight me, you Borgia animals! Hey!
Get him, make him bleed. Making you fun, make him bleed. Making you fun, make him bleed. Forza, Borgia! Making you fight with the you must have a death. Making you fight with the Borgia. You must have making you fight with the Borgia was
Thanks.
get him, Rick, make him bleed. Making you fight with the Borgia. You must have making you fight with the Borgia.
Now that guy's voice lines are just in repeat right now. No, don't kill him. I was about to say, I need him.
Forza, Borgia! You must have a death showing your face in a Borgia.
Hang on, this guy hurts a lot. I'm trying to figure out how to grab. There we go. Sorry, it took a second to figure out how to do it. Wow, that guy had a lot of money on him. There we go. Alright. I was getting banged up because I was trying to figure out how to grab him and not just, not just counter kill him. But I figured it out. So I know that some of the enemies will like grab you, and I think that's why there's the counter grab option. Because I think the counter grab option is to,
just because you
grab
kill
the
a few
enemy.
guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
That's right. Ezio's gonna get stuff done. Ignite the Borgia Tower. Okay. You think the ignite thing is in the center?
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
Borgia influence has been eliminated from the area. Buildings can now be renovated, I think is what it said. Hey, there we go. 100% synchronization. Renovate the stable. Obviously, the first one's free, so. And I think when you renovate, I think it starts generating money for you. Yep, and come increase 48 florins every 20 minutes. Yep, there you go. So obviously, real estate, that's how you start making the real money. Alright, Company Machiavelli to that. Don't lose any health. Yikes, okay. Alright. Press Y at any time to call a horse. Oh. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were going right then. Alright, I'm following you, man. I'm a little concerned about the don't lose health thing, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, just like, real estate, that's how you start getting the real money pouring in, is all the money, by renovating, getting that money all pouring. It's just like in 2, like, when you did enough, like, eventually the money would generate so fast that, like, that's, didn't take long before you got loaded. Icon database pop-ups indicates something mysterious in 16 may be located on this landmark. Try and find it. Oh.
I intend to heal the sickness.
So that's just like in 2. In 2, there was an eye icon next to landmarks, and if memory serves, so that kind of tracks.
Symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
I kind of agree with him.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things.
It's not going to make it worse.
Take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go. Get back what you have stolen.
I mean, I don't think it's going to make it worse.
I am meeting a contact there.
Give me back my money!
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Come back here!
Hey.
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
Nerd. Oh, there you go. Don't lose it. Okay. Well, obviously that was easy. Easy come, easy go. Sorry, it reminded me of that song. It's a great song, though. I think it's by Winger, I think, is the name of the band. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's Easy Come, Easy Go by Winger, I think. Alright, this way. I mean, I suppose we could do the next story thing. Probably, right? Because, like, again, we're sort of in the intro kind of deal. Although it is feeling more open now. So maybe now looking at other buildings. Empty faction building. I don't know if they're going to walk us through that or if I should investigate that. And then right button. Ah. Got it. Interesting, okay. I mean, well, we could go look at some of these things. Tunnel entrance. Alright, well then maybe let's run up to that viewpoint. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a quick diversion here. The music is so good, dude. It's like, you know, it's fairly subtle, like if you're not thinking about it, but like once it clicks for you, you're like, dang though, this music. Okay. This way. Oh! Now I think it was this one was talking about the eyeball icon, so we'll see if we can keep our eyes peeled for that, but not there. Maybe we could circle it on the bottom, because we know that getting up top is the objective, right? So if we can see the bonus thing, that would be nice. Oh. Yeah, shut up. What is this? As under the influence of the boards, a tower cannot be upgraded. I can upgrade it? Why would I be able to? Oh, there's a feather up top. Look, guys. No, I know. No, I know. I don't need to see it again. I know where it is. I'm sorry. I was trying to hit eagle vision. Also, hey, look. There's that feather again. Okay. Thank you. Can I... So apparently you could just call your horse at any time. Which is fascinating. Whoa. Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. Okay, hang on. We got to climb up there. Not from there. We can't. All right, hang on. Here. There we go. All right. Okay, now let's see if we can just shuffle around. I mean, look, there's an achievement for all this Subject 16 stuff, so I can't help but imagine that I will thank myself for this later. I don't know how complicated what this is about necessarily. Ooh, what is this? In 2, it was all these, like, Da Vinci level puzzles, you know, like examining paintings and stuff.
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Exactly what is this, pray tell? Cluster 1. Like I said, it was all these puzzles in 2. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, it was a lot like this. Masters all, they did not work, but ruled from on high. Okay, so I looked it up, because I goofed around on this for like 5 minutes or so, and yeah, just no idea, man. So, oh, 13435. Okay, it's this one. So 1, 3, which I called, and this one, which I wasn't sure about, 4, and then 3, it's supposed to be that one, and then that one. Okay, so like, I was a couple of those I wasn't sure what I was staring at, so I wasn't sure, you know? Moving away from the sovereign and his crossed brow, the people take 2 steps forward. So this one, move the white pawn in column E 2 spaces forward. Oh, there we go. Column E 2 spaces forward. Yay!
Loading.
They become increasingly aware of our existence. We can no longer rely on the divine right of aristocracy to maintain control. We need a new system, something much more subtle.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Oh, hang on.
Quarantine lifted.
Weird.
I'll put 16's video files here. Hopefully they'll begin to make sense as you free up each file.
Okay, so this is just like 2. Yeah, not a lot to see there. Okay. I got you. Alright. There you go. We got one. There's an achievement for all of them, just like in 2, but okay. There you go. So yeah, we will try and do those, but I imagine, just like in the last time, there will be a lot of them that I will end up doing off camera. But we'll probably end up doing some of them on camera. Okay, sorry, we're back. I will cut that out. I got annoyed when he just let go and slid off the edge like it was whatever, made of ice or something. But it's fine. I'll cut out my whining for briefly for a second. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. It's over here. Not as quite as high as I thought. Okay. There we go. Neato. Okay, so, let's go ahead and look at this. So, one thing I noticed, though, the map is not laggy anymore like it was in 2, which is amazing, because, man, like, damn, the lag was insane on the map in the other one for some reason. Okay, so, there's a couple things I'm curious about. Like, what is a faction building? Isn't it, like, can't you put, like, courtesans, like, what is it, like, thieves and, like, the mercenaries in each one? I don't know if those were the 3. And then I kind of want to glance at what this is. I'm assuming this is a landmark that you can, like, whatever, renovate, I guess. Now, it says, like, 1 of 4 Borgia towers. So do you think you get, like, maybe, like, a discount? Or do you think maybe it unlocks it? Because I noticed that, I think earlier I saw one... that was, like, a store that was blank. So, like, maybe to get them populated, you have to destroy the Borgia towers in the whole district? What is this? Rosa and... Interesting. I don't know what that is. We'll have to check that out. Okay, I'm kind of thinking maybe let's check this out. Okay, so if I'm right there, actually, maybe let's check out a bank. Let's see what that's about first. Oh, okay, so it is locked. Upgrade it for 900. And I do have 900. I'll take it. Okay, so if there's the icon, but it's faded, it means that it's not, like, you could put it there, but it's not ready. So, to collect income, come visit when the vault is full, excess money will be lost. Oh, so it's important to collect your money, because it will be lost if you don't. Okay, I got you. So actually, the vault capacity is actually 7,500. Dang. Okay, I got you. So that's where you go to collect your money, which is important to do, apparently. Because just like in 2, if you wait till everything's full, it will be lost. So that's a good thing to note. Okay, so we have a tailor, but obviously I will have to buy it. Okay, so then there'll be stables, which will allow me, I'm assuming, to buy those. I could use there because I'm a little bit banged up. I don't know how many of these I'll buy, but I am... Let's go look at this landmark. I am curious to see what that's about. I do think it's just right over here, though. So yeah, we'll have to... I'm kind of investing early. I think last time, like in 2, I don't remember, but I might have been slower to invest. This time I know better. Invest as soon as you're able, because you'll get the money pouring in, and it'll mean a lot. Whoa, buy this landmark for 28,350 florins. Damn. Okay, so you can buy those, but it's a lot going on. So this one is a fast travel. I think that's what these tunnels are. for 350. Tunnels can be used to quickly travel across Rome. They can only be entered and exited from renovated entrances. Well, it's only 350. That might be a good call. Another more fast travel. Okay, so that's pretty neat. And it does increase my money just a little bit, but it does affect my money as well, so it's not even a hoist. There we go, 1 of 18 tunnel entrances. Okay, and then there's a tailor as well, but I don't see them, which makes me wonder if they're actually down here. Yeah, right there. Hey. 800. Dye for clothing. Larger supply of pouches can be bought from tailors. Renovating shops leads to discounts. Sure, I have just enough to afford that one. Invest quickly. Look at that. See, we're already up to 584. Dye clothes or buy ammunition. Alright, obviously we can't afford anything, but I just want to look. So for pouches, we have the heavy sheath, large enough to allow two-handed weapons to be carried around permanently, and then smoke bomb pouch. For dye clothes, we have assassin white, Roman stone. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Venetian azure, Venetian wine. I think I say that as Venetian, but Venetian wine. Florentine scarlet. Oh, that's cool looking. Roman gilded onyx. Cool. Florentine crimson. Oh, the red, dude. The red. It's so pretty. Dye cape. Okay, so you can dye the cape separately. That's neat. Now you can make a match, obviously. Like Roman stone, Venetian azure, Venetian wine, Florentine scarlet, Roman gilded onyx, or Florentine crimson. So you can make a match, but you also could purposely go separate if you were doing it on purpose. So it looks like you can... Okay. There we go. You can sell your trade item stuff, it looks like, over here, which we can make a little bit on. There's a little bit of money there, not a whole lot. Okay, neato. Thanks, man. Okay, now the question is, do you have to buy these faction shops to be able to do anything with those? So let's go ahead and bounce over here. And then we'll probably bounce to the blacksmith after that to go just to see what it looks like. Okay, faction building. Let's see what this is about. You need 1,200 to renovate the building. Oh, okay. So maybe after you do that, then you can choose one with it. So obviously you do need money. So, you know, which of course I assumed, but I didn't know. Okay, now let's go ahead and bounce over here. Check out the blacksmith. Again, we almost certainly won't buy anything, but it might be a good move just to see what our options are as of this moment. Okay, this way, excuse me, pardon me. Hey, Mr. Blacksmith. Buy new gear, refill ammunition. Alright, what do you got? So you can repair your swag, which actually we could stand to do. It's very cheap and we could use it. Okay, so for armor, we only have the one that we own. For weapons, we have the common sword, which is what we're using. But we have the captain's sword, and then we have the bearded axe, which we'll need probably the upgrade for the heavy sheath to use. For small weapons, we only have what we bought. But for crossbow, we have, of course, the crossbow, which we can't afford. It is 12,800 for the crossbow. And then your ammunition, which is throwing knives and bullets. So, nothing crazy. Some good stuff there. I do remember, though, one thing I remember that I did do was back in the day, I do remember that I used to use a lot of heavy weapons. I remember I would always, like, favor, like, the bearded axe and all that kind of thing. I do remember that was a signature of mine. I would always favor the real big heavy stuff back in the day, because I feel like I remember back in the day that that I remember thinking that the impact, like when you would use like when you would use like a heavy two-handed weapon or whatever, that the impact was so heavy. It just like the thud, and it was very satisfying. And so I do remember that back in the day that used to be what I would always favor the big stuff, which that very much is a taste thing. Still true modernly that I do favor the big heavy weapons versus anything else, you know. But it is interesting that I do remember back in the day of loving that stuff as well. So it is like a renovation thing, but I'm just curious, like, is it just like a cart that you renovate, or I think I must have missed it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is just another doctor thing. Yeah, 650. Okay. All right. Well, while we're right here, we might as well grab this other viewpoint that's right up here. Because viewpoints are kind of something you should prioritize, so at least you can see what your options are of like what's around you. Because otherwise, you know, you'd have no way of knowing. So let's get up there to that viewpoint. Yeah, you can see how much like the parkour is definitely faster in this one than in 2, and it didn't feel like stupid slow in 2 or anything. I don't feel like I remember thinking like, dang, it's so slow, I just want to die. Easy boy. Ooh, I could use the money. Give me that. Anyway, but it's definitely faster. Ooh, there was a lot of money in there. Okay, it's actually behind me. Ah, okay, it's across the way. Okay, so it'll be like right. All right, and I think maybe going up one more. Oh, there's a secret thing here somewhere. Oh well, at least it's not super subtle. All right, well, one thing at a time. Maybe let's go ahead and do this first then.
Hey, Desmond.
Shut up. Just like cut him off. Oh, you think oh, looks like I actually do have to walk over there. What's in the box? Isn't that a reference? Like I haven't seen the movie it's from, but I think it's from a movie. What's in the box? And it's like some guy freaking out. I've seen the clip. Cluster D. Alright. I'm assuming this is another painting kind of deal. The individual intends only his own gain, and he is, as in many other cases, led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was no part of his intention. Wow, that like makes my brain hurt. Okay.
Loading.
I don't know what I was supposed to glean from that. Oh, I think, is this one of these, more of the circle puzzles that I... Ah, okay. I remember doing these in 2. I actually enjoyed doing these in 2. And in 2 I didn't have to cheat. I'm assuming it's... Ah, that's what I remember, yeah. Is that, like, it was not as easy as you might assume, It's not just the whole 9. It was, because I have to get, yeah, I remember that it was complicated in that one, too. Okay, I have to get, like, a baseline of, like, get things lined up so I can figure out even baseline when I'm staring. Okay, I think I'm upside down. I think it has to be, like, something like, at least like this. Let's go ahead and get this other one lined up to where that other one is. Okay, I think, like, one more that way. Ah, there we go. I didn't have to cheat on that one. Alright, by far the greatest part of those goods, which are the objects of desire, are procured by labor, and they may be multiplied not in one country alone, but in many, almost without any assignable limit, if we are disposed to bestow the labor necessary to obtain them. So yeah, if you get someone else to do your work for you, you can have whatever they're talking about. Alright, so we're making a forest. I realize that first picture is not random, it's them showing you what it's supposed to be, I'm assuming. Although, actually, this is not the same picture, so actually, I suppose not. Because this is definitely not the same place. That other place was a forest. Ah, okay. And so then you get the big one. But you can adjust the big one separately, I think, to the rest of them. Ah, not without doing the middle one. Okay, is there anyone you can get to just the middle one? Middle one and the side ones. Okay, well maybe let's like flip it and then let's do this and then see if we can... Ah, there you go, see? Like that. A great empire has been established for the sole purpose of raising up a nation of customers. It cannot be very difficult to determine who has been the contrivers of this whole mercantile system. Man, so many big words. Not the consumers, we may believe, those whose interest has been entirely neglected, but the producers whose interest has been so carefully attended to. I feel like you're trying to make a point that I'm not understanding. I don't know what you're trying to get at here. Yeah, it's definitely not obviously not the same pictures, so... I don't know what that first image has to do with anything, because it's not what you're trying to build later. Okay, well, I can see that obviously there's a woman in the center there, which means this other one's upside down. Okay, there we go. Oh, hang on, we're upside down again, because... Ah, okay. Okay, well, let's get the big one set up correctly. I can figure out which way is up. Oh, okay, I think it's, there we go. I think it's like this. Okay. Then let's get this one. Oh, hang on a minute. There it is. A country that makes provision to increase in inhabitants whose situation is good and whose people have a genius adapted to trade will never fail to be gainers in the balance, provided the labor and industry of their people will be well managed and carefully directed.
Loading.
It's all very Templar. I'm not sure I get what you're driving at. Someone's having a laugh. Almost. They're three quarters of a laugh. The workforce increases, brother right beside brother. Oh, I'm assuming you just mean... Oh. And I'm the white pieces, okay, so... Ah, okay, there we go. For some reason I was thinking I could only go on the white spots on the board, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, just look for a dot of some kind.
Quarantine lifted.
Okay, there we go. I felt like I was doing the same thing, and just one of the times it's like, oh, you did it! God, yeah, nailed it. Go me. The, you see that? Hang on, play clip, there's nothing in that one. And then in 2, the. Nailed it. We got that the. I worked my ass off for that
I
the.
looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
No kidding. Thanks, man. Me, who already figured out the puzzle. Him being like, you with your eagle vision. Thanks, dude. Aha, now we're cooking. Alright, it's very specific. It's not just like, you know, YOLO your way up there. He'll figure it out. Trust me, he won't. He won't. You have to really hold his hand. Alright, got it. Sorry. Didn't quite realize. There we go. That's nice. Okay. That's a good thing. There we go. Now we figured out that. Yeah, we have more innovations, but we need money. Although some other part of me wants to destroy more Borgia towers in this district, because I wonder what will happen if I clear 4 within the district. You know, I'm curious. So maybe let's go ahead and just go straight south to this Borgia tower. Oh, look at that. There's a little something here. A flag. Kill him to remove Borgia influence over the area. I have 101 Borgia flags. Boy. It did say difficulty 3, so that's it's a little scary. So I'm thinking Archer's going first. Makes a ton of sense to me. So I feel like getting rid of his of the eyes would be a good move, so to speak. Hey. Don't make noise, nerd. Even if he falls, it's fine. I started the animation, so as long as I don't let go, it'll count. Alright. I think we'll continue going on here. Alright, I don't see an eye icon on that name, so I don't think there should be... You missed me. Oh, I missed. Oh. Shit. Alright, we're at a different Borgia tower now. We'll see if this one goes any better. Couldn't go a whole lot worse than the last one, so, you know, time will tell. Alright, maybe the way to success is ground floor, Maybe baby. Although, I don't know, there's a fair amount of guys down here. It would be easier if I had, like, a crossbow or, like, something to help deal with the guys on the roofs and stuff, because like at the moment I don't have any form of like, I mean I guess I have throwing knives and stuff, but if memory serves, I mean like at least in the other ones those are not instant kills, so that's a little nerve-wracking.
You're not allowed through. Go.
Aha! Yeah, that's right. There was like so many guards down here. I just got lucky that I managed to snipe out the right guy before he managed to get away. Because, boy, there was a lot of guys down here. Well, there you go. I just like landed on his head almost and managed to stab him before he did anything. And luckily, after he gets killed, his guys don't want to stick around. So we got lucky on that front. Okay, we made it. He really was not having it, but we made it. Oh, it counts as a viewpoint. That's cute. Look at that. Multitasking. Board influence been eliminated. Buildings cannot be renovated. Yay, look, we got more. We got more done. Neato. Alright. Oh, there is a art merchant. Okay. Well, I mean, it did say renovated, so I don't know if that one will count. The icon looks lit, though, so maybe they gave me one, or maybe I already had one renovated. And I also noticed... What is this? Oh, I almost think... I wonder if, like, I wonder if you pick a fight near those guys, they, like, help you out in battle. Like, they'll, like, assist you in trying to fight back against the Borgia and stuff. I almost think that might be what that's about. Possibly. Don't quote me on that. Alright, what is up with this? What do you got? So, paintings. You can buy paintings, which I imagine would probably have some kind of purpose. You can also buy treasure maps, which could certainly be convenient. And then I had this to sell, which was very lucrative. Interesting. Okay. And what is this icon down here? Let's see. Where's this icon? I feel like I'm right on top of it, but it's not doing anything, so maybe it means something later? I don't assume it's on the roof or anything, is it? Probably not. The icon has gotten lighter. So I imagine that must mean something later. Alright. Well, I got a Borgia flag. That's kind of cute. Alrighty. Well, I mean, we could always buy more stuff, or we also could get a blacksmith. We could grab a blacksmith. I could stand to have more of those. I mean, it would make me more money, but I also could use a little bit of the money I have to try and, Oh, hang on. We can do something better. We can do this. Get to ground 4 quickly. Excuse me, people. Excuse me. Alright. Blacksmith's right over here. There we go. 800, I'll take it. Look at that, 804. Heyo. Okay, you wouldn't happen to want to repair my stuff, would you? I have a bad habit of jumping off of buildings. My armor is very unhappy with me about it, too. Complete the shop quest to unlock this item. Oh. And then those, and then crossbow. Okay.
That should do, I hope.
Thanks, man.
And please come back often.
Okay. Oh, look at that. This guy's actually already open. Hey there, dude. I need to buy more supplies. Perfect.
Farewell and swift recovery, amigo.
Thank you, my friend. Okay. I was just trying to get the map open. I don't want the, synopsis about what doctors are. It's like, thanks, already aware. I was just trying to grab my stuff. I mean, it's always a good move to just spend more money, you know what I mean? To buy as many shops as we can right now, because we currently have the funds to do it, and that'll start generating more money for me, and, it starts to snowball, you know what I mean? Okay. Time to buy more real estate. I'll take it. look at that, 1,000 every 20 minutes now. Alright there, buddy. So he does sell pouches, but they are, you know, exceedingly expensive. So, I mean, you know, you can see why, right? That, like, buying real estate with your early money, because, I mean, even buying, like, a simple weapon, you know, it's not, it is not the cheapest thing, you know what I mean? So, it makes sense why buying as many real estate as you can early on is a good move, because you gotta start getting that money rolling. And, of course, a bank to be able to pick up money, but also generate money. Speaking of that, I think there is a little bit in the bank for me to pick up. Okay. We're just like playing like real estate simulator. Like all this stuff to do, and they're like, oh man, you know, Assassin's Creed. It's bigger than ever. There's some more, like, it's more mechanically, there's more going on. They're like, and what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna go buy real estate. Alright, next thing. We're buying another one. $1,400 now. Sweet. Alright, we don't have a whole lot left. Not a tremendous amount, my friend. These are usually pretty cheap. We might be able to afford one of these, and after that I think we'll probably hit a story mission, because we're pretty much out of money, and I bought lots of shops so we can start getting the money pouring in. So this could be a good move. Okay. How much is this exactly? Oh, there you go, $350. It makes sense to have a fast travel nearby, just because I just bought so many shops in this area that, especially early on when I don't have a lot of other shops, it might be wise to be able to reach it. To reach them, you know, fairly quickly. It would make sense. Okay. On that token, there is, I mean, we could try this Borgia Tower. It would not be a terrible move. There's also this one that's more along the way. Alright, maybe we'll try another one. Alright. Let's get a little farther away, please. Okay, so there's a lot of people. That could be useful. Ah, look at that. The captains have returned. So this might be the same one that I tried earlier. Oh, the horse! You ruined my hiding place. Alright, let's just use this crowd to loiter and look around. Ah, not up there, we're not.
As for myself, I am too busy now to entertain such
Okay, so we're not in a restricted area anymore, so. It's like just see if we can scamper up here real quick. Like a scamp. Alright, where is that guy? Oh, okay, he might be down below. Okay, okay, yeah, I think we're okay. Although there is a dude not too far away, so we can't be super lazy. Yeah, you can see several guards along this way. Trying to figure out the best method here is, because like I said, we gotta be careful, man. I don't have like ranged. My range and capabilities are limited, incredibly limited. Okay. So I'm thinking this guy that's closest to me could be a good one to go after, but I have to wait for him to at least turn around. I mean, both of them to turn around and start walking away. Okay. He's down lower. Nope. No, don't back away. I need you for cover. Okay. No one panic. Alright, he's beneath me. I have to get lower. Ah. Oh, look at that. Thanks, ready. Alright. Alright, I think the guard's calming down. Which he should, because he got a little upset, but he doesn't know where I am. Alright, are there guards right below here? Yeah. Crud. I have to find another way. Wow. Oh, crap. Okay, hang on. He's very...
I'm just about fed up with your arrogance.
Oh, look at that. The throwing knives are one-hit kills now. And look at that. He found me even though I was literally hiding. It's like, wow. What a tryhard. He's not even bound by the rules of his own universe. Oh, my lord. That guy has better vision than one might assume. You don't see anyone. Freaking relax, hombre. So, now that I know throwing knives are one hit, that does give me a little bit of hope that maybe we're not quite as screwed as I feared. Alright, hang on a minute. This... Okay. I have to figure out how to get in here without... Oh. Oh god, please target the captain. Alright, hang on a minute. That's not very good, is it? Stop, you stupid. Try hard. Yeah, there we go. Stupid cavalry. I can't say the camera's like... And you! Ow! There. Do that again, idiot. What is it with you people? Didn't you see me kill your captain? Now you're dead. Yeah. Idiot. Anyone else? God. It's like no one's phased. Kill their captain and they just don't care. They're just like, oh, he was a baby though. You haven't fought a real man, not like us. It's like, why are you all suddenly so dedicated? Alright. Now we gotta loot just because A, for their money, and B, because of all the items I just spent, like all the knives and the bullets and everything else. Mostly it was that cavalry guy that was basically ruining everything. Like the rest of it was going fine. It was just the cavalry guy, for one, not fazed by the captain dying, and for starters, and then he very hard to hit, and it was always something, you know. Okay, now move it, you insects. We have to get up to the top of this tower now that we killed the captain. There we go. Alright, at least this one was not nearly as hard to take care of. Heyo. Bueno. Alright, limited from this area. Buildings can now be renovated. Which is good, because now I have money to spend on such things. Okay. Well, I think we could start with the doctor over here, and then there's a blacksmith over here as well. There you are, you crafty little devil. Gimme. $1,700, let's go. Hey man, you wouldn't happen to want to give me more supplies, would you? Would you? Oh, okay, we're actually full. I must have looted medicine from the guys I just killed, because I think I was low on something earlier. Alright. Don't worry, I rolled, he's fine. Alright, I imagine it must be... Ah, there it is. I'll take it. Ooh, almost 2,000. Lovely. Alright. Should be able to afford a repair. Thank you. Okay. Now we're cooking. Alright. Hey, look at that. 25% renovated. Cute. Okay. Now, I think on the way to the objective, we'll go ahead and hit this viewpoint, because I won't have to fight for my life to do it, so... Okay, here we are at our mission. So I actually can't reach that viewpoint, because it's actually across the river, and I'm not allowed in that area yet, so... I had to put it off for now. Because instead, we're climbing into a hay bale. No, because instead we're lined up to do our mission instead, so... That will take precedence.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
No one likes that defeatist attitude, bro. Alright. Rendezvous with Machiavelli's contact, retrieve the letter he carries. The full synchronization is catching the courier in under a minute. Which, possible. A minute's a long time when you're chasing somebody. Alright. We will see. So we'll see, but off camera, I might run around like specifically and grab like viewpoints, because viewpoints won't involve combat, and so I should just be able to just walk up and grab them. So that kind of thing I might do off camera, because it's a very safe offline activity. Like the Borgia Towers, they're like involves combat and you like trying something, so I imagine that kind of thing I'll probably do on camera, but I'll probably like grab like the basic viewpoints off camera. So that kind of thing probably will happen between episodes. I don't know if I'll do it right after this one, but you know, but at least for those ones I won't have to waste camera time, you know, doing that kind of thing, so that could be good.
Look at these facades masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friend, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Rome today. But all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
Hey, there's a secret thing on the Colosseum, by the way. Something secretive. But we don't have the time for that at this particular moment.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
That's a little anticlimactic. Hey, get back here. You hooligan. Ow. Friendly fire, and I'm Machiavelli. Whose side are you on?
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him!
I must do it very quickly on account of the side objective. Got him. That was easy. Obviously, I'm faster than him when I full sprint, you know. I am faster than him. You have new emails. Leave the Animus to check your inbox. God, you just can't avoid the emails, man. It's just like in real life. Always getting plagued by all this spam. Although it might not be spam in game, but in real life, it's almost always spam. I was just curious if I happen to see the icon, but I don't know if it's on the inside or, and if it is, I mean, you could look at this place. There's many hidden walls, so if it is in here, I don't know. And I don't know if it's at like a range, like just because I popped it in here, I might have to be closer to it before it actually shows up, you know? I don't mean to surprise anyone, but I actually found it. It didn't take very long. It occurred to me, I'm like, you know, it might not even be on the inside, so I was like, okay, well, let's get as high as we can and then see if we can find an obvious, like, oh, definitely right there. And, wouldn't you know it, I found it. Maybe you have to get above it, and then maybe he'll climb down? Oh, hey, look, I found a feather. Oh, apparently there's only 10 feathers. Interesting. I don't know if that's total or just like, you know, these are the feathers in this area. Bizarre. Alright, let's see if we can... Aha!
Hey,
Gee whiz, that was hard. That was oddly difficult, but we did it. I don't know why that one was so weird to climb into, but we did it. Alright, so the last one I was able to do without cheating at all. So depending on which one we get this time, we might be able to replicate it. If it's a painting one, we might be in trouble. The painting ones I find more difficult. I'm not like an art major. I don't know, man.
Loading.
I don't know, man. The spin ones, at least it's more of a logic-based thing, and I'm able to do those ones easier.
Loading.
Generally speaking. Uh-huh. Washington sits above the green in 1944, keeping a cool head. Below the right one is the standard bearing 48. Behind there is a company whose power is growing. Yeah, literally, I had to look that up. You have to be a freaking rocket scientist to actually figure that out the right way. God damn. Ugh. Alright. July 22nd, 1944. Followers, rulers, welcome. I deliver this speech to you as several floors below us. A silent revolution begins. Randy Olds and Henry Ford. As many of you know, these founders gave us the assembly line, the device that have used to control both the doctrine and blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading all that shit.
Loading.
Templar garbage. Small piece of sacrifice for the greater good to come. Yay. Totally figured that out and didn't look that one up.
Quarantine zone.
And this weird one where you just sort of find a red thing, click on it.
Quarantine lifted.
I'm assuming there's more than one red light and just one of them does something and the other ones don't, I imagine. Oh, my brain hurts. Alright, I wasn't even looking. What was that? Mirror. So we have the mirror. The mirror. Final answer.
I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
Shut up. It's already done. Oh, my brain. My part of me died. Alright, apparently I just need to just look it up every single time so I don't just sit there for 15 minutes. You have to be a freaking rocket scientist to actually figure that crap out. My brain is killing me. Alright, anyway, I think that might be a pretty solid place to call it now that I think I had a aneurysm. Alright, we're just gonna rapidly descend, but not too rapidly, because Ezio will just, like, die. Okay. Now, is that chest on this level, or no? I'm gonna have to go with or no. Ah, but it's close to this level. It's pretty close, my friend. Oh, that's cute. Won't turn it down. So. Anyway, alright, I think that might be a pretty solid place to call it. We made good progress, started Brotherhood, having a lot of fun. Those puzzles hurt my brain, but it doesn't mean it affects my enjoyment of the game or anything. But yeah, super, super fun. Really curious to see how much I remember as we go along here. But yeah, and so as the time of recording this, it is Thursday. This will be Sunday's part, and so you should be probably seeing this Sunday. So my plan is, I'm kind of wondering if this weekend I'll do it or not, but I'm thinking in the very near future, maybe this weekend. I'm gonna record the DLC for BioShock 2, and I'll try to maybe do it in one video, depending on how much I think I can cut out or not. There might not be a lot I can cut out, so we might just end up having to do it in two, which would not be that big of a deal. But I'll record those and put those up randomly probably. Otherwise, though, we will just be hopping on Brotherhood, and we will just be trucking along, and we'll be, yeah, and I'm really curious to see how much I remember and everything else. I'm very interested to see how much of it rings a bell or not, because some of it, like, is vaguely familiar. Like, I think I remember messing around in the Coliseum a fair amount, like, before, but I don't remember specifics at all. So I'm really curious to see what that's like. And like I said off camera, I'll probably like grab like discover like viewpoints and things like that, just so we have the map explored. Other than that, the other thing I might do is, because if I'm in the world and I'm just like grabbing viewpoints and things, as I'm able to, if I happen to see feathers or flags, I'll probably grab those along the way. If I see treasure chests, same thing. But as our money will be accumulating as I'm doing those things. So, see, speak of the devil. And as that happens, I will probably invest as we're going, just because, again, that's kind of busy work stuff. And so by the time we meet up again, I might have a lot more money, and we might be making a lot more per hour and that kind of thing. And so that kind of thing, I imagine, is a pretty good shot I'll do off camera while we're doing our thing. But otherwise, yeah, super looking forward to it, and I am very, yeah, super looking forward to it. Sorry, I glanced at my phone and it lit up and I got distracted. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.